The night was so quiet that the killer could hear footsteps in the snow. But they weren't his. They were already there. In 1922, 6 people were brutally murdered on a remote German farm called Hinterkaifeck. The house sat alone near the woods, far from help, and someone had been watching it. Days before the killings, the owner, Andreas Gruber, found footprints leading from the forest to his home. There were no footprints leaving. Keys went missing. Tools were moved. At night, footsteps echoed from the attic. When he searched, no one was there. On March 31st, someone lured the family into the barn one by one. Each was struck with a farming tool and left stacked in the hay. Inside the house, 2 children were still alive. Both were murdered later. The maid had just arrived that day. She was the final victim. 6 people were dead. But the killer didn't leave. For days, someone stayed in the house, eating food, feeding animals, sleeping in the beds, living beside the bodies. Nothing was stolen. There were no signs of forced entry. Police never identified the killer. The farmhouse was eventually torn down, but the mystery remains. To this day, no one knows who walked out of the forest, or if they ever did.